Forum of All Progressive Congress State Chairmen have vowed to embark on solidarity rallies across all political wards, local governments and state capitals, including Abuja FCT, to re-echo the laudable projects and the programs of President Bola Tinubu. Secretary of the Forum, Alphonsus Eba, while addressing a press conference on Monday in Abuja, said the Forum would embark on a solidarity rally over the August 1 planned protest. The Forum added that the violent protests being contemplated by the faceless group as contained in their Charter of Demand would annihilate the democratic ideals to which all political parties subscribe. The chairman said while things appear to be tough today, there was hope for a better tomorrow through the policies, programs and projects of President Tinubu. The forum called on all patriotic Nigerians to resist any attempt by anyone or group of persons to intimidate them into unorganized protest, likely to endanger the peace of the nation. Let me start with you, Jackson.
This is interesting.
Counter rally.
You see, the counter rally, there is no condition given to them by the Inspector General of Police.
Interesting.
There is no condition given to them by even the military. So that counter rally, nobody will be able to hijack it. It's the protest that the people, maybe they have some prophets that must have prophesied that counter rally. You see, in a situation where we have found ourselves now, it's not the issue of counter rally that matters. People are already aggrieved and they need to ventilate their anger positively and peacefully. You are calling them that they are unknown faces. But two senior advocates of Nigeria have written and met with the IG that we are the lawyer to these people. So many student bodies, what do they call it? Civil society organizations have come from on television platforms to say we are the one organizing this. Two prominent Yoruba lawyers, senior advocate of Nigeria, one of them had been West Africa Bar Association president before, has come out to say we are their lawyers. You are still calling these people faceless individuals. You see, I wouldn't blame the APC State Chairmen. I know what they are trying to do. They are trying to get small envelope too by proving loyalty to the administration of Mr. President Bola Tinubu, to the detriment and inimical to the growth, peace and development of the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let us look at it this way. The Inspector General of Police has come out clearly that these protesters have right to protest. But their fear is that the protest will not be hijacked by hoodlums. I appreciate the IG, but I blame the IG for one thing. It is the duty of the Inspector General of Police to cordon off the areas where these protesters are going to protest in order to make sure there is no external infiltrations. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the VP, all of them has come out clearly that it is the right of people to protest, but do it peacefully. And the only body on earth that can guarantee that peaceful protest, they are not even the protesters, they are the security agents. across the country. So if any wrong persons hijack this protest, they should blame it at the corridor of the security agencies we have in this country.
All right.
So they have not done bad. Maybe if I am broke, maybe I will start just like one Niger Delta man, the one they call Asari Dokubo, just like the way he has said it, that no, they should not come to the territory of Niger Delta. Like if Asari Dokubo owns Asari Toru local government where he comes from. Now, who is Asari Dokubo to be dictating for the people of Niger Delta that they should not come out to protest? Who is he? Is it now that Asari Dokubo want to start protecting Mr. President? Sometimes ago he visited Mr. President when he left the place, possibly he could not hijack the contract from Tantita. Then he started criticizing Mr. President. Now he wants a favor from him, so he don't believe that when he come out. Asari Dokubo is a big name in the Niger Delta. Is he in the positive? Go to Asari Toru local government where he comes from. Does he have that followership? No. That is a general without soldiers. So I think he's a lone ranger. He has the right to talk, but I want to tell you, there is total ineffectiveness in the statement he has made. He has just used this one to ridicule himself the further.
All right.
You understand? So anybody can come out tomorrow. Maybe if I need money tomorrow, me too, I will go and do single. I will carry my wife and children. We go and carry placard that we are against the protest.
So in your opinion, these state chairmen are organizing this counter rally in order
for pecuniary reasons.
For selfish aggrandizement.
Yes, at the end of the day, the federal government, maybe Tinubu will give them money. Tinubu will not give them money because Tinubu himself has said they can protest, but within the ambit of the law.
All right. Okay.
Simple as A, B, C.
All right, Jackson. Honorable Churchill, what is your take on this matter?
You know, it's as if I should cry for Nigeria, my country. Because this administration, where the party of my colleague has really brought so many shame to Nigeria.
I agree.
A country that was built, I know the corruption was high, but it was not the highest during the era of PDP. The corruption now is more than the highest. What I am seeing in Nigeria now is a country where nobody has what it takes to agitate for his rights peacefully any longer, like as it is in other countries. A country that we heard about subsidy, and everybody said we are going to endure subsidy. Let them rebuild our refineries. And after 1 year, our refineries has not been rebuilt. A country that single-handedly built a refinery that can take the whole country and has not been given crude. A country that everything is getting higher every day and nobody wants to talk.
Wow.
A country that people are dying in hunger and they are happy. Are you telling me that this APC chairman, state chairman, that they are happy? Even their family, their community should be happy with them, saying that they want to come for counter protests. I'm not saying they should protest, so. But what I'm saying is that this country has gotten to the brain. We should look at what it takes to survive a day. A family, if you're a man and you have 5 children, maybe you are working where they are paying you less than 200,000 naira. How will you be able to feed your children, talk of paying their school fees? The people are not even looking at the economic situation of the country.
Honestly.
My brother, buying fuel as as it stands now, not only hunger, some people cannot even service their car for 1 year.
Yes.
Buying fuel is like you are buying your generation. And people are just trying to look at the whole situation Nigerians are facing, and you as a citizen of Nigeria coming to say you want to come for counter protest. When I know too well that the federal government has the solution of Nigeria, and they know they have the solution of Nigeria. The solution of Nigeria, we agreed that yes, that with this subsidy within 6 months, that our refineries will be put in place. Solution number 1. Solution number 2, look at dollar increment. Now, dollar, instead of reducing, is increasing. Today, tomorrow it will look as if it drop. It will increase again. What is happening? Are you talking about food stocks? A basin of garri that the people used to buy 1,000 something, 2,000. Now a basin of garri is 20 something thousand. Why? Because even if you sell the basin of garri 23,000-24,000 naira in the market, you can't even use it to buy things you use to cook 2 pots of soup. And you think everybody, me as a citizen of Nigeria, should be happy? When I know too well, my children, I have only 3 children, they cannot, even going back to school now, I'm crying. How will I pay their school fees? Feeling is very high. And somebody comes out and say, you want to talk about project. What are we talking about project? Are we talking about project, or are we talking about the betterment of our economy? Somebody will just want to send you money from abroad. He will just go and send you $10. And you calculate how much it is. $10. The people of our country, Nigerians, we should look at our citizens that are now looking at the way to take the powers in their hands. Instead of them to advise the president, they are all surrounding the president as a crisis people. Looking at the problems. Yes! What they are doing is how to surround the man, eat from the man, and kill the country. Tomorrow they will say it's President Bola Tinubu that killed the country. But all of them, they are cohorts. I don't blame the only man. I can't blame only him. I blame both the Senate president, the vice president, all the ministers, everybody. I blame all of them. I blame the governors.
The 5 billion naira palliative that have been given to governors. I mean, are people asking the right questions? Let's look at this critically. Are people asking the right questions? These agitations right now, is it properly aimed? Because right now, everybody is focusing on the federal government. Granted, the policies of the federal government surely has trickled down to even the local government, and it has affected the economy at large. But however, the senators, they get as much as 500 million in constituency projects. If this money is actually trickled down to the masses, to a large extent, it will help. The House of Rep members, they get allowances for constituency projects to the tune of hundreds of millions. What are they doing with that money? Do we even talk about the state governors? State governors. That's even, because after that we look at the state governors. Let's just even talk about the one that was definite, the 5 billion naira that was given to each of the state governors across the 36 states. What have they done with that money? Can we start asking questions? Like, can we start questioning our leaders? Because when everybody is pointing a finger to the president. Is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Every other person, public office holders who have access to the wealth, collective wealth of the people, are hiding under the umbrella of one man, yes, President Bola Tinubu. But nobody, people are not asking questions as well. But granted, you agree that right now the president has come out to quickly assent to some laws. The National Assembly, they are quickly amending certain things and coming up with certain things to some extent, assuage people and quell the anger and probably stop the crisis from happening. The real question is, what are the state governors doing to even ensure that in their own states, that at least the people are getting relief What are these senators and House of Assembly members doing? What are the House of Rep members doing to ensure even the state houses of assembly, they get constituted? What are they doing? Why are people not asking the right questions? Mr. Leko, very quickly, and then I'll have your say before we move on to the next story.
You see, I've said it several times on several platforms. Mr. President is a single person in the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you have ministers, you have special advisors, you have senior special advisors, you have junior advisors, and bureaucratic system. You have the civil servants in the presidency. This is a man that is a clean water surrounded by an island, surrounded by dirty and muddy waters. There's a Yoruba proverb, they said, in the bag, in the box of a woman, if you have only one new cloth, that the other ones are rags, in no time, that new one will turn to become a rag too. That is what Mr. President is experiencing today in this country. And I know the next topic is where Babachi Lawal advised Mr. President to rejig his cabinet. You understand? So, but before that, I think the only solution I have, the only suggestion I have for Mr. President is to rejig his cabinet. There are some contractors that are friendly to him.
Of course, we'll still get to that story.
Yes. So, but honestly, my friend there, my brother said it. All the blames goes to the president.
Okay.
They said, Mr. President said 20,000 trailers of rice to each of the state of the federation. When that thing get to the governor, who are the people that are going to get it? Is it me? The governor, no matter how clean he is, the first lady will lay claim to some. The deputy governor will get some. The speaker will get some. The secretary to the state government will get some. You understand? So at the end of the day, it won't get to the grassroots. The president is introducing is a non-gazetted policy now. The bag of rice will be sold now for 40,000 naira. Is it Mr. President that is going to monitor it in the respective states of the federation? No. Is it that through the senators or through the minister from that state? And it won't get to the grassroots. So at the end of the day, Yoruba say foul they sweat. But the feather will not allow people to see that fowl is sweating. Mr. President is trying.
All right.
But the people around him, they are not allowing people to appreciate him.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Honorable Churchill.
Let me just make it very clear.
Yep.
You know, I said it severally that the president is not the only problem of Nigeria.
Not the only problem.
No, not the only problem.
So it's part of the problem.
Yes, he knows that he's part of the problem. The problem of Nigeria is Nigerians. The people surrounding the president, I will also call them within a crisis, just like I call the people surrounding the governor of Rivers State. And I will make it very clear that the solution to the problem of Nigeria is for the president to take a stand himself and understand that it's not how his family is feeding, but how the poorest man in Nigeria is feeding. How a man that doesn't have work in Nigeria is feeding.
Wow.
How people that has graduated and Instead of now, they want to go and forget. Instead of them to start looking at people should bring their CVs, they are looking at people that graduated from 2021 should bring their CV. They are looking at age. Why people that graduated since 2010 has not gotten job? The problem of Nigeria is compounded. And the only solution to the problem of Nigeria is for just like you have said, just for the grassroots to understand that we have to expand our tentacles to what will help Nigeria, and for also the presidency to help reduce. Let them build our refinery first.
Right.
It is not good that Nigeria, we are no more paying subsidies and our refineries are. There is no amount of money you can give to governors that can help solve this problem of Nigeria.
All right.
The only way to solve the problem of Nigeria is putting the right things done. Build the refineries of Nigeria. Open the borders of Nigeria. And bring in foreign investors. Our foreign investors are going. We have all the resources. Nigeria is blessed more than every African country. But instead of we to use our resources we are blessed with, we are suffering, and other people from other countries are coming to benefit from our resources. They should introduce industrialization in Nigeria.
All right.
It is a problem to everybody. All the citizens of Nigeria is crying. You cannot even see a young man in Nigeria now. Some persons are getting up to 50 years and they don't want to get married because of what they are afraid of having children. And it's a problem. I mean, the problem of Nigeria is compounded.
All right.
Sincerely, they should think of how to solve this problem. Because even this protest is not the solution. No. It's not the solution. Counter-protest is the worst. Because it's going to ignite more problems. They should even go and sleep. The counter-protest, they should go and sleep.
All right.
Because immediately they come up, they ignite the problem.
Okay. All right.